I'm back. Moment of appreciation for the glow. Okay. Ooh, honestly, I feel like, okay, this is going to be part two to that read because we had got into this in that reading. There is some sort of clinical trials that people wanted you to be a part of or you was a part of unknowingly, okay? You could have been some sort of experiment or a part of an experiment that you did not know about, okay? Your DNA has been used to further science. That's what I'm getting here. Like literally your DNA or whatever has been used to further science, okay? To make a breakthrough in some sort of technology, in some sort of science. So interestingly enough, I've seen the angel numbers 11, 19, and 1120. 1119 is a significant day for me, but also 1120 is my birthday. Where they gave me this download, but then they also gave me confirmation for something in my own life, okay? So those of you who don't know, it's 11:23 right now. For those of you who don't know, I lost two children actually to stillbirth. Um and the first time I lost my first son, right? So technically I'm supposed to have three sons, right? I lost, well, not in reality. I don't feel that I'm supposed to have three sons here. I feel like everything happens for a reason and why it happens and all the other stuff. I believe everything is through God. So I don't be like, oh, I was supposed to have it. I don't feel have no resentment towards nobody, da da da. So my first son, the reasons why I had a stillbirth are still unclear to this day, but they were trying to tell me a whole bunch of things like that contradicted itself. So I had to get second opinions, third opinions, and everything, right? So they were trying to tell me I had a blood clotting disorder and everything else, but it doesn't show up on actual, like if you were to test for it, it doesn't show up. So it's a blood clotting disorder that they don't know. Like it's a new one. That's what they were trying to say. It's a new one that doesn't show up in testing. That's what they were saying, right? They were saying a whole bunch of shit, like to where a whole not a whole, but like all the doctors had to meet up. Like they had to have a meeting about what to do from here if I get pregnant, like why this happened, and they had to reevaluate my medical records and all that other stuff, right? Um, they also, I gave them, did I give them permission for the first, I gave them permission for the first baby to like for dissection in order to figure out why, but they said they didn't get much information and all the other stuff. So I say this to say that to say so I came across a commercial that was actually get like provided by the team of people that were working on me, that I have had all my children at this hospital through this healthcare system. I've had all three of my kids, four, all three of my births, four of my births, because I went through 1, 2, 3, 4 births. Even though I only have two children, I went through 4 births. So in this commercial, they were speaking about how they have made a breakthrough in predicting the way your children and their genetics can come out and all this other stuff by using the baby's teeth, or by it's something about an x-ray that can like use the baby's teeth in order to predict more so about how they're going to come out, like more accurate predictions or something like that, right? So I thought that was interesting because I know that I was a part of that. That's the only reason why I'm mentioning it, because I know I was a part of it. um it's not a bad thing, it's not a good thing, I don't know, but back to the message that I was getting. So there's some sort of clinical trials here. you have been exposed to some sort of poison, some sort of disease, some sort of sickness, something that was supposed to bring upon sickness or whatever. All right, not sure if it was induced or not. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it was some sort of induced sickness, some sort of biochemic, something like that, right? Hold on. Yeah, government testing. All right, that you were exposed to, and like not only you, but like a group of people, like a large group of people, came up either positive for something or they didn't come up positive for something that they put in the air. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like purposely trying to make you sick, but you not getting it. Like, you not having it. Like, you healing from it. So I'm getting like, okay, so they put you through something, they exposed you to something, and you didn't get sick, or you did get sick and then you healed. So I'm getting something about cell regeneration. I'm getting something about cell regeneration, and I'm also getting something about wisdom teeth. Um, Teeth in general are connected to the crown chakra. Okay. They are directly connected to your connection to source. You could also tell in your teeth, like by like reading your teeth and stuff. It's the same as like reading bones, for example. Like when I say reading bones, I mean, like, when back in the day they had those practitioners or those readers that they would go to that read bones. It's something like that. Like, you can tell like the trauma that someone has been through. But with teeth, it's just almost like reading the beginning of your life to the end. Like, like clone. So this is what they were trying to do. Is this what they was trying to do? I know they're gonna hate me for this, but I don't give a fuck. They're gonna hate me for this fucking message right here. Work visa. So these are people that could be immigrants or aliens here, right? Aliens, speaking of like them being from another country, or they could have alien DNA. So the message that they were giving me is something about your ancestral alien DNA. Okay, it has made a breakthrough in today's science. That's exactly what I wrote, word for word. So this is the reason why you have not why you're still not sick, or why you are healing from some sort of sickness that's supposed to be some sort of like fatal disease or something like that. Okay, over leveraged. Okay, these people, maybe you could be from a family of immigrants or something like that, where they came here on a work visa. All right, and if they did come here on a work visa, knowingly or unknowingly, they signed some sort of contract that allowed the government to do testing on their children. And one of these testings included cloning. Okay, this allowed them to have an extensive amount of money, like to have access to an extensive amount of money, an account, a 401k, something like that. This was the work visa. This is the work that they were doing. Covert narcissist. So you could be from a family of covert narcissist or something like that. Label agency. Some of you guys are in the industry, part of the industry, or a part of this masonry, like you were grandfathered into this mason group. Label agency. um they wanted you to be a part of, like, maybe they wanted to sign you to some sort of agency, or they wanted to sign you up for some sort of so a lot of people don't know, like, a lot of people, when they sign to agencies and labels and stuff, a lot of them are under contract for a sacrifice. So, or it's like basically because they are under control of a covert narcissist. So this is someone that acts nice, acts like they're shy, or acts like they want to help, da da da. But really, these people, they like, if they can't they make more money off of you when you're not here. They make more money off of you when you're not here. So these are people that are purposely trying to make your life hard, over leverage you with a lot of work to make your life hard. Maybe this is what happened to your family, or your mother's family, your baby mother's family. They all basically, they came here on a work visa, promised jobs that would over leverage them, purposely underpay them, overwork them in order to make them unalive them faster. Then they, on top of that, they expose them to sicknesses, or they expose your children to sicknesses, chemicals, whatever, bio warfare, bio weapons, to see what's gonna happen to them. You're undergoing all types of shit, cloning experiments, all types of shit. Okay, this is the contract that they were under. So you could be the child of, like, if you are the child of whatever this is, right? And you were undergoing the experience. You could have people in your family that have died from, or they were undergoing, like, this over leveraged, underpaid shit, where maybe it was enough to live, but they weren't able to live their life because they were always sick, right? That's why they say wealth is health. Health is wealth. Because it doesn't matter how much money you have if you are sick and you can't enjoy it. That's not fun. It's something like that going on. Little Mermaid 2. You finding out something about your family. There's something being discovered here. You're this child, or like, it's something like that going on here. Warrior Nun. They try to decapitate you, not decapitate. It could be like, as far as like your connection to God, decapitate your head, which is your crown chakra. They didn't want you to have no connection to source so they could use you in your body. All right? I'm getting also like sleep paralysis. So in this movie here, it's about a woman here that was in foster care. She was under the care of nuns that were very religious, abusive. They used religion to control her, to justify why they were abusing her and all types of stuff, right? She was bedridden. She could not get up. Like, she couldn't move. She couldn't take care of herself. She couldn't shower herself, none of that. So she underwent a lot of abuse because of that. So I say that to say, when she was reborn, or when she went through her transformation, she was able to walk and all that other stuff. She's a warrior nun. So she was given some sort of power to, like, basically make it so not only that she could like walk and everything again, but she had like super strength. She had like the ability to regenerate. Like, she could get shot and she will regenerate. It's something like that. It's something that, some sort of power that you have that they kind of like triggered. Like, induced some sort of induced is to bring about faster. Like, when they say, like, you're inducing a birth. Induce is to proceed or influence someone to do something, bring about or give rise to. So they were trying to rise, or some of you guys, you were undergoing some sort of a series of experiments where they were trying to test your gifts. They were trying to see what gifts you got. So if you try to make a person sick that knows how to regenerate, they will just heal themselves very fast. Like, so something like that going on. Or if you try to kill somebody, right? I'm sorry, unalive someone that can bring themselves back to life. It's like they trying to see what happened. Like, but like, this is like doing it. This is not, it's not happening naturally. They're doing it. They're also trying to see it's something about babies. They want to see how your children come out. If you breed with a certain person or a certain breed, aliens, you could be this alien. And they want you to breed with somebody that they have been experimenting on, or something that they created, a clone. And they want to see how it come out. They want to mix DNAs with, they want you to mix DNA with a clone. Naked Brothers Band. It's some sort of industry clone shit going on. Or you could have a child with somebody that isn't in the industry. They could be in a boy band, a boy group, or they're just like, maybe they're like a rapper. They could be in a group, like, like Offset, like Migos is giving Migos, or and it's giving like, maybe they derived from a group, maybe they're independent now. Like, I'm getting like a breakout star. So maybe someone was a part of a boy group, but now they're independent. Okay. So maybe the person that you have a child with, or like, you know, with this Little Mermaid too, you definitely have a child with this person, or some, this is specific for somebody. You have a child with somebody that is in an industry, and they are not only in the industry, but they're like a rising star, or they're like getting fame, or they have a lot of groupies and shit. You. So they have been stalking you. You don't want it no more? No. Okay. They have been not only watching you, but they have been doing stuff to you and people around you. Like, weird. I'm also getting someone has been watching you, and they have grown some sort of affinity to you, some sort of obsession with you, so where they are doing stuff to the people that you get into relationships with. Okay? Feel of the future. Feel of the future. So, okay, you have some sort of futuristic DNA, but it's also ancient. They don't. So ancient and futuristic to me is very, very similar. The reason why is because so let's say like Atlantis, Atlantis DNA. You could be derived from those people of Atlantis, right? So it's like what they say, like the Egyptians, how did they build the pyramids? How? They don't know how they did a lot of things when they didn't have as much resources that we did now. They didn't have as much science. They didn't have as much tools, right? They say that aliens helped them, right? So if in ancient times aliens were there and we had connections, direct connection, direct communication with them, direct what is it called? Relationships with them. And now you're here in the future, right? But you're from an ancient time. That's that warrior nun. So go back to that reading, warrior nun / monk. If you haven't watched that reading, this is connected to that. So this is going to be like a part 3 or something like that, because there was 2 parts of that read. So watch warrior nun / monk part 1 and 2. Then come back here. Okay. But you have some sort of ancient DNA that is also futuristic. It's going to help make breakthroughs in some sort of science, right? Because they are trying to mimic like intelligence of the intelligence that comes from God. That's where AI comes from, artificial intelligence. They are trying to mimic this divine intelligence that you have naturally. They want to create another system, like a I don't know why I just heard motherboard holes. So they're also trying to put your person in jail. All right. They could be trying to get your person accused of something that they didn't do to put them in jail. That's what this U energy is doing. Okay, you're full of knowledge, queen. Much respect. Yes, many of us have Egyptian and Anunnaki and Atlantis times. Yes. So if you, oh, I got chills. So definitely, if you are someone that is ancient, okay, because not all of us are. Some people are newer souls. Clones. That's why I created an album called Clone Wars. I like that. Make sure y'all check out Shakur's album.
I talking about the baby and flower.
Okay.
I want my tablet right now.
You want your tablet?
Yeah.
Right now what? Okay. I'm gonna go get it. It's right there.
Why you put it right there?
Come. Teen spirit. You're definitely a medium. Or someone that is getting downloads from people that could have underwent. Okay. Ooh, this is deep, man. This is deep. Hold on. You getting downloads from people that were a part of some shit that they went too deep into, bullying, this initiate shit. So this is a former initiate. You're getting downloads from a former initiate, someone that it was a part of some sort of humiliation ritual shit got going on. Either they got unalived during the process, or God basically stopped them from hurting somebody else and unalived them. Now they are under assignment. They are assigned to you to help you, because you're undergoing this same initiation shit that could end up like being fatal. Like, you know how they say like they are trying to like basically get rid of all that hazing stuff in colleges and stuff, because there's people that have like been hurt real bad or like unalived and stuff. It's something like that going on here. Like, whether it's a sorority, a secret society, a mason, they're all like pretty much like derived from the same shit. So with this team spirit shit here, I'm getting like this is like a egotistical person. Maybe they wanted to be like the leader in a group, and they wanted everybody to follow them. So this is like people that they tried to be God. And this is why they're not here no more. And this is why they're over here helping you now, because they could have been like a godlike energy, da da da, but there is giving Emperor's New Groove, yeah, Mean Girls. Okay, so it's giving that, it's giving like people that were goddesses or gods, right? Um and when I say goddesses or gods, I mean like they were tapped into their divine power, but they misused it. Okay, they mishandled it. They didn't use it for good. Okay, these people manipulated other people, and it's almost like making everybody worship you. Like, oh, like what is that? What is that guy that was in that sex cult? Naked. Oh, wasn't he Nature Boys or some shit like that? Nature Boy. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm getting that for real. Like they have abilities, they have powers. Maybe they have like I'm also getting someone's using the Book of Shadows. They've been using the Book of Shadows. I got a download on this, but it's funny because I wrote it in my phone that broke. But I got a download. Someone has been using a book. They have been doing picture magic, just like in Mean Girls, where they had that burn book, right? The burn book, quote unquote, the burn book. They have been doing witchcraft on you and your pictures and stuff. So they have been putting your picture, da da da, then writing shit on it, da da da. Like you're fat, you're ugly, da da da. You're not none of those things, but they've been doing that, right? And this is someone that has the ability to this is also someone that has like that death note ability, so they can create death, or they can put endings to things using their spells, okay, which is like writing things down, maybe even talking shit on social media. Someone uses their ability to create death or endings for people. This is like somebody writing a bad review on you in your business, like, but this is someone with a lot of influence, but they're misusing and mishandling their influence. Okay. Whew. Reincarnation of my father. They murdered on Christmas Eve. I was 5 months old, and they killed human with drugs. They have me in a study and gang stalking me 24/7. I was supposed to be dead. Exactly. I was the one they could not convert to the dark cult. I'm a mystic student of Yeshua. Okay, period, of Yeshua. And I got chills when you said that. We on the same frequency, 144,000 of us. We get hella downloads. Yeah, exactly. And it is 11:44 right now. Bing. Let me stop. Baby. Um, I'm getting a pop smoke song in my head. Baby. I'm a ride for the realest. How does that song go? Is it Woo Baby? Hold on. Because Pop Smoke, he was definitely an alien. You know he was an alien. And you know how I know he was an alien? Because me and another reader that I'm not friends with anymore, the first, I spoke about this before, but I was friends with a reader before I became a reader. She befriended me because she knew of my abilities. I feel like that was a part of the gang stalking. They probably sent her in or whatever, but um, we were on the phone all night. I remember, like, for a long time we was on the phone talking about Pop Smoke, and like we was getting mad downloads about Pop Smoke, and he died the next day. Literally, I can't even make this shit up. But it was nothing bad that we said, obviously. So it's not like we were doing like any type of manifestation on anyone. So there's something here about yeah, it's something here about other people that have gifts like you, but they misuse it, or they want everybody to like feel like they're superior because they have these gifts. You're someone that is more humble. You're someone that's more humble or something like that. You're someone that people wouldn't. You have all the qualities. to where they think that you would be good for this group, but you don't want to do the things that they do in this group. So you're someone that's undercover for God. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. This undercover type agent, undercover. I'm an international super spy, super spy. So God knew to make you this way. Okay, if you're someone that's very beautiful, model-esque, very handsome, okay, you have all the qualities to be famous, to be beautiful, to be the it girl. Like you got that it girl energy, right? So they knew that they was gonna want you in this group. God knew that they were gonna want you in this group, but He sent you in. He sent you in to infiltrate. Okay. Now, when I say infiltrate, I mean like for some of you guys, you didn't even know. Obviously, you were being sent to do this, right? So some of you guys could have got lost in this energy. Some people got lost in this energy, and that's where this teen spirit shit comes in, because this is someone here that was also undercover, but they lost sight of the mission. So they got taken out. And I spoke about this with people that have high destinies, high callings, people that have yeah, like some sort of mission that they're supposed to do. It's a double mission, okay? It's a double mission that they're supposed to do, but they forget the mission because they start playing the mean girl role. They start playing the role and they start getting caught up because they're getting their ego fed. So that's how people get taken out. Okay? You're not exempt. Actually, you're even more prone to be eliminated if you misuse your powers. You're more prone, actually. So then think you have any type of immunity. You have immunity because God gave you immunity. But you're not immune to this shit right here. You ain't immune. If you start being a mean girl, He gonna take you right the fuck up out of here. Okay? And you're gonna be helping the person with the pure spirit succeed in this mission here, because it's like it's given here that there was people before you, but they wasn't able to complete this mission here because they got tainted. Their heart wasn't able to stay pure. Their heart got tainted. Yes, Pop Smoke was a Cancer like me. He was a Neptune child. Through my dreams I was saved. Be wise as a serpent, so as a dove. He has an Atlantic futuristic talent, prodigy of Mobb Deep, Tupac, Young Dolph, and Juice WRLD. Yes, you are so correct. I've been through, seen their ways, and I almost did not make it, but thank God, the creator. The other reader did me the same way, befriended me. Yeah, see, okay. So I'm backtracking based off of. So for example, like me, I was almost, they almost got me with that ego shit. But because I went through what I went through, with me losing my child, with me losing the first person that I like actually like had real love for, that put me through an ego death. So I wasn't no longer susceptible to being in this energy. Doesn't mean that people did not see me in that energy, or people didn't project that energy onto me moving forward. But from there was no way. Like even before that, to be honest, I was never a mean girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because even going back from like, I told you guys the story before, but even going back like to kindergarten and shit, I did something to somebody in kindergarten. It was a little girl that I was friends with, but I would like bully her. And I remember because her name is Sabrina. Her name was Sabrina. And I put gum in her hair one time. And I felt so bad. Like when I say I felt so bad that I never do no shit like that again. Like, in fact, like when I seen somebody doing some shit like that to somebody, I started standing up for them. And I actually let people bully me after that, because I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to be a bully. But then it turned into me letting people bully me, right? But I was still that type of person that would stand up for other people being bullied. So fast forward, it put me in this energy, because like I was always like kind of like someone that was like standoffish. Like I was bossy, so-called. I just knew my power ever since I was here. I knew my power, but they suppressed it, right? So when I became more suppressed, I became shy. I became more insecure about, because oh, you're bossy, you're this and that, you're right. That's what they do. to try to like downplay your qualities, your quality of leadership. They don't want you to be a leader, so they say things like, "Oh, you're a mean girl. Oh, you're this, you're that. You're bossy. Oh, you don't listen. You're you got whatever the fuck you got." They trying to say, right? So it turned into me being too submissive, right? And then that's when God had to shock the shit out of me again with the deaths that I had, which caused ego deaths, to cause me to stand up for myself again. Because I was letting too many people around me with dark energies draining me. I was letting too many people in my energy draining me, bullying me, being nice, nasty, passive aggressive shit. You know? That overly nice shit, that shit don't get you nowhere. It don't get nothing but shit taken from you. So God had to snap me out of it again. And he did. He did. To the point where I was like, I bet. Like, it's a difference between nice and kind. Like, I feel like people take niceness for weakness, but it's really not that. You know? Especially me now. Carly, so you could definitely be someone in the public eye here. Yeah, especially not now. Like, people, I'm still a kind person, but I'm not someone that you can like push over. Like, you know, I have a very strong opinion. I've always been someone with a very strong like opinion about things, or strong like, you're not about to sway my mind. Just because you said something to me, or just because you tell me to do something, doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Or just because you said that this and that, doesn't mean I believe you. Like, you know. Like, I always listen to my intuition and stuff. Or wait for the signs. Yeah, this pregnancy pack, chasing liberty. So they were trying to get you pregnant by a specific person. I'm getting here. They were trying to get you to get pregnant by a specific person. You were supposed to you were assigned to someone, a spiritual husband or something like that, right? Or someone in the industry. They were trying to send you someone specifically in the industry to get pregnant by. Okay, this is chasing liberty. Okay, so you are like this president's daughter energy, and you are like trying to escape like all this scrutiny, all this, like, it's like a cage. Like, maybe you grew up with like super strict parents, you weren't allowed to go nowhere, da, da, da. Maybe you had parents in the industry. Some of you guys had parents in the industry that were like famous, or they had some sort of fame. Like, it's giving paparazzi. If it's not paparazzi, it's giving also like a lot of like people are just always watching you and the children, and they're always judging, right? Split. So whatever they did, whatever trauma they had, um caused by setting up your life in some sort of way, or trying to put you, like, it's giving arranged marriage too. You could be from a country where they arrange marriages. All right, you're trying to escape. I'm getting like refugee. I'm getting refugee here. So you could be a refugee from a different country. You could be from India specifically. You could be from Afghanistan. Okay, they had you in a pregnancy pact. Okay, some of you guys could suffer from borderline personality disorder or bipolar. All right, so the spiritual aspect of it, okay, because there's a spiritual and physical mental, aspect to all mental diseases. Okay, they are not diagnosing you with a mental disorder. They are actually putting you in a category of what your superpower is. So understand that when they put you through certain trauma, right, and which is them experimenting on you, which is them trying to induce things to happen around you to cause you some sort of mental health issue, right? That is them trying to see what your power is. But with them doing that, they're also disrupting your ability to use your power. So understand it. So if they induce your power to make it so that it comes out, because they're doing something to you purposely, to where you have to, where it forces it to come out, right? You don't have, but you don't have like the mental capacity. You don't have the knowledge. You don't have the, the emotional intelligence to use it yet. That's what it comes out as. That's what it comes out as. So if you have a shape-shifting ability, and you go through some sort of trauma that they caused, let's say it's our RAPE, right? And it causes you to have split personalities, to shut down the trauma. The reason why it caused you to have split personalities, because not everybody handles trauma the same way, and the reason why is because of their spiritual gifts. I'm tapping into some real deep shit here. I'm really trying to help y'all, for real. Not everybody reacts the same to trauma, because not everybody has the same spiritual gifts. Not everybody is supposed to have the same spiritual gifts, or not everybody has spiritual gifts in the first place, but not everybody knows how to obviously utilize them. That's what life is for. So if you go through life the way you're supposed to live it, right, without people doing shit to you and all that other stuff, to purposely cause shit to see what's gonna happen, right? Then you would have the mental capacity, more of the mental capacity to handle it, right? But I feel like what's happening here is it's a double thing going on. Like, God knows what these people were gonna do, but what they're doing, like if they're doing anything extra on top of that and you're already in your spiritual mission, then he's putting a stop to that, right? So like I said, like everything happens for a reason. That's why I don't hold grudges. That's why I don't have no resentment towards people. Da da da. That's why I don't believe in that wasn't supposed to happen. Da da da. I don't believe that. I believe God knows everything. So he knows that these people would do some shit like this. So he sent you. And even if this caused you to have some sort of trauma to where you wasn't like your abilities was activated, but you didn't have the mental capacity or the emotional ability to handle them correctly or to utilize them correctly, you're still undergoing some sort of initiation process with your gifts, right? I feel like right now you could be on the next level to where you have mastered your emotions. All right, let's see what level the collective is on here. You could be a spiritual teacher, a spiritual leader, because you went into hermit and you went soul searching and you found out who you really are. So you're somebody that knows who you are. You're not somebody that doesn't know who you are. You're also someone that is undergoing some sort of like you have been like indoctrinized. Some of you guys have been indoctrinized since you were younger or something like that. These people keep on trying to get you to conform. They keep trying to bind you, all right, to some sort of institution. They want to institutionalize you. They want you to keep up, like, you know, they want to keep the tradition. They want to keep the facade going. They want to keep the system going. They want to keep up society standards, okay? They want to keep up the roles that they want you to be in. They want to keep up the illusion, but they can't because it's the age of Aquarius. It's not the age of Pisces no more. We ain't in the Lulu. We ain't in the Lulu no more. We woke, bitch. We woke, ho. Hermit. You could have went to hermit. You could be a Virgo. Okay, you could be truth seeking. They thought if they would isolate you or something like that, or maybe you just isolated yourself because there was too much going on. But they thought if they put you into isolation, that they would make you go crazy or something. You could be dealing with other people. So there's people here that don't know how to use their gifts, and they're not like, you know, they really don't know how to use their gifts or handle them. They mishandle them or something like that. And they don't know how much power they have. Like, you know, you could be dealing with those people that and these are people that do like hexes and curses on people and stuff like that. Like maybe they know they power, but it's like obviously they don't know what it's for. Because if you're using your power to do hexes and curses on people that are not doing shit to you, and you're just jealous of them and shit like that because they have spiritual gifts and they're getting noticed for their spiritual gifts, and you thought that you was the only motherfucker in the world with spiritual gifts and shit, like you're a delulu. That's a distortion. That's a distorted crown chakra. That's an imbalanced crown chakra. It's an imbalance in the higher chakras. So this is someone with like a imbalance to their crown, imbalance to their third eye, imbalance maybe to their throat. Okay, the three higher chakras that you need in order to give divine messages. Like someone could speak for a living, but they are distorted in their way, in their belief system. So maybe they say one thing, but they do something completely different. Like, you know, it's something like that. Whoa, child. This is meant to break you and submit to them, to appear to help you, but they were hidden hands in the shadow creating the obstacles. Exactly. God sent you to teach your own and new ways of spirituality because the old ways do not work and we evolve every day. You're not meant to be controlled. You're a leader, a teacher, a beautiful. There will be 144,000 of us. Big mistake isolating me. I'm a Cancer, Virgo, Grand Trine. I love being alone, love by myself. Exactly, right? Ooh, wait, when I say this is hitting today, yeah, this shit is crazy. But it's all divine. Like, it's all supposed to happen this way, even though people are doing shit to you purposely and all that other stuff to induce certain things to happen to you. God put you here for a reason because he knew that you was gonna be the one. That's the thing. There's always one person in the bloodline, right? He waited for like for this time for you to come back here because you was here before, but I feel like you jumped times because it was a period of time where you wasn't here. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was a period of time you wasn't here for a reason because you jumped boom to the place that he needed you to be at. So if they was able to execute you in the past life, right? Warrior Nun, go watch that reading because like I said, you're gonna get deeper insight into this reading if you watch Warrior 1 and 2. He made sure that you jumped into this one because this is going to be the lifetime where they can't do shit. I'm telling you right now, they can't do shit because all the knowledge that you have from your past 7 lives, okay? I feel like the 8th life is significant here. Maybe this is the 8th life, but it's something about like 9 lives, okay? It's something about 9 lives. I don't know. You could have lived 9 lives, literally like a cat, like Basset energy. You could have Basset energy or something like that. 9 lives. Again, Virgo energy with the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. So, you know, the Hermit could also be like a Mason or like a dark psychologist, like someone's using like dark psychologist on you. I'm also getting like a group of people gathering up, researching, like, you know, like I told you, like the doctors, they had to have a meeting, like all the doctors in that, first of all, they had to have a meeting about why I wasn't put in high risk in the first place when I already had a previous stillbirth, because that didn't make no sense. I asked them that shit too. I said, okay, so shouldn't I be in high risk? They're like, no, 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 that you're just young, and you know there wasn't no reason why you had this stillbirth and da da da. Yeah, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like certain shit I knew, and I was always the type of person that I would be asking questions. Like, I'm not about to sit here and let y'all just do anything and just be like, oh, okay, da da da. When it comes to my child, maybe it comes to me, I was a little bit more okay, but no, not my child. That's the thing. Like, I feel like some of you guys, like, they're doing some sort of research on you in a group. Like with this 9 of Pentacles, you're someone that's independent. Maybe you're self-sufficient. You could be financially independent. You make money by yourself. Like you don't make money through, you could have no government assistance. And if you do, it's like you also have like some sort of income where it's like nobody can, you don't get paid by a boss. You don't get paid by an institution. And if you do, it could be by God or something like that. Release of fear, repressing emotions, inner confusion, darkness, insecurities, misinterpretation. There could be a Virgo here that is in some sort of illusion. They got repressed emotions. They could be like misinterpreting something due to their insecurities. Self-limiting beliefs. They have self-limiting beliefs here. They could be breaking free of, or releasing negative thoughts. They could have a new perspective here. You have self-acceptance, and that's why you have some sort of freedom. You've accepted yourself, and that's why you have some sort of freedom, or that's what will bring you freedom. Okay. So I do feel like there is a dark Virgo that I'm talking to, but there's also a Virgo that's coming out of this energy here that could have been in a self-limiting belief. All right. Disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, escapism, walking away, leaving behind. So maybe this is what caused you to go to release this limiting belief. Is this abandonment that you went through, or you could have abandoned something. Betrayal, deception, getting away with something. So I like someone here is like trying to be tricky and being strategic and stuff. So what is their goal here? What is this? What are they being tricky and strategic about? It's the King of Swords here. Head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity. So maybe you have mental clarity about something that you need to be strategic about. Okay, what do you have to be strategic about? Because you're planning for the future or something like that. I'm not going to get too deep into it because if you're a high vibrational person, yeah, no. You need to realign yourself, whoever you are, this King of Swords. You could be having some sort of imbalance. You could be doing something too much. You're drinking too much, smoking too much. Okay, you could have like some sort of extremes, high and lows. Someone could have a split personality, literally, but you're needing to balance yourself. Okay, ground yourself or something like that because you're like a shapeshifter. And alcohol and weed and stuff, that doesn't go well with you, with shapeshifters, especially alcohol. It's like you're susceptible to whatever spirit you undergo. Like you're easily susceptible to being possessed, especially if you're someone that is like a medium like me. You're someone that gets like you're someone that ancestors work through, but depending on your vibration, a high vibrational ancestor or a low vibrational ancestor is able to enter you and speak. So you need to be careful what you consume. It's something about your body here you need to be more disciplined about what you eat, what you indulge in, because you could be an empath as well, so you absorb other people's emotions and stuff, and like um they're spirits, they're dark spirits. I'm also getting like excess shopping as well. So it's something about like the holiday time. You know, you guys know it's a big ass ritual, right? You guys know it's a big ass ritual, right? So they get you to over consume, overindulge. It's greed. Okay, that's what Christmas is about. It's greed. So you need to stay balanced. Okay, don't over exert yourself when it comes to buying gifts for people or something like that. With this lovers here and the Scorpio energy, I don't know. Something about a Scorpio lover, or you could regret something that you did to a lover, or what's this? The Empress. Okay. Death in reverse. Holding on, stagnation, decay. So there is someone's definitely going through your lover is going through a personal transformation here. They could be resisting. All right. I'm definitely getting here though that someone is not letting you go. Okay. If you're a Scorpio Empress, they're not letting you go. Yes, I'm talking to myself. I know. They want to work on it, and they also want to bring you the 10 of Cups or something like that. But they have a lot of priorities, and they're trying to adapt to something. They're trying to balance something out with their time, their management, and their priorities. Interesting. Okay. Something, it requires productivity by establishing some sort of routine and responsibility to gain efficiency in something. So maybe this is your lover trying to balance themselves or something like that. Or a potential lover. Maybe you don't have a lover. Maybe this is a potential lover. Okay, this could be an ex or something like that. Maybe learning through you or something like that. The Emperor. Yes, the Emperor learning how to become the Emperor. This Emperor is trying to be a leader. He wants stability, structure. He's trying to implement some sort of discipline, focus, practicality. Okay. Five of Swords energy is still here though. 10 of Cups. This is a 10 of Cups energy. Self-development, perfectionism, misdirected activity. No passion, uninspired, and no motivation. So maybe someone is not putting like any type of energy or passion into the relationship. Maybe they're focusing mainly on themselves. So someone believes that like if they put all their discipline and activity into like it's being misdirected right now. So maybe someone does want to have a relationship with you. They see you as their 10 of Cups and stuff like that, but they're not putting no work in the relationship. Maybe, I don't know, like they're not putting any type of work. There's no passion here. There's no motivation or something like that. This person has some sort of self-limiting belief. Maybe they're criticizing themselves too much. They have negative thoughts. They can either accept something about themselves or you or something like that. What's this 8 of Pentacles? This is someone that maybe lives in the past. They're lacking there's a lack of like playfulness in your relationship.
Mommy, is that me? Is that me?
That's me, baby.
I want to be a kid.
You okay? You have your own picture. Look, that's me. My daughter thought it was her. We do look like you look like me, baby. What you mad about? You have picture too.
You have pictures.
She crazy. She thought it was her. Here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing I thought when I saw mommy's picture. Well, everybody thought that. Yo, do you see her? She over here cursing me. She cursing me out. She's so
I didn't know who. I thought it was Raina, really. But then when I looked at it, I said no, because Maurice is right there. You know, at a young age.
Oh,
So it has
she
to be.
do look like me. We're so cute. My bad. I'm doing a video. I don't know. Something could have to do with like something could be repeating. That's what I'm getting like, or It's something, the same thing that your mom went through, you could be going through, or like I said, it's something like being passed down or something with the sun. Interesting. So something's repeating. Something that happened in a past life is repeating itself. But I'm getting like someone wants to come in and change something. There's some sort of turning point, some sort of fated event. After some ups and downs, someone wants to romance you or bring some sort of charm towards you, some sort of proposal. They want to like bring more fun and joy into the relationship. All right, because like if someone has been working on themselves, maybe they have been like lacking in working on the relationship with you or something like that. So this is causing you to see them as like maybe they're not serious, but they are. Maybe they just have to like um maybe they've been putting their time in the wrong shit as well. So like this person has to like redirect their energy into something that is gonna bring them produce results or something. And they're just getting that shit together, and then this person's gonna make you some sort of romantic proposal. Okay. I have a starseed daughter to my only love. Oh, she's precious. I'm looking out of the eyes of God, not man. Okay, period. Um, if they have been like, I feel like they've been doing a lot to your emperor. Your emperor is like someone that has undergone a lot of scrutiny. There's a lot of illusions here. And this is why there's some sort of misdirected activity as well, because they could have tricked him into believing that he was putting his energy into something that would gain success or that would put him like in a better position. But it's a bunch of bullshit. That's what I'm getting here. Siempre bruja. Yeah. Siempre bruja. Something is repeating. Something that happened in the past life, because you jump timelines here. So if you were in like some sort of past life where you experienced past lifetime where you experienced some sort of prostitution, I was about to say, but persecution for using your gifts. They could have tried to say you was a prostitute. This could also be like something that's going on right now. Like maybe someone's trying to say like you're that, or you do OnlyFans, or that's how you make your money, or something like that, right? And what's happening now is you're receiving awards for your gifts instead. Like you're receiving accolades for your gifts. You're you're able to utilize them now in a way where you can help people, in a large amount of people. Okay, because in this show Siempre Bruja, which is only always a witch, like you've always been a witch, you've always been a healer. You have the ability to heal yourself or amplify healing for other people and yourself. Okay, rejuvenation. This is working with herbs. This is working with like potions, creation of potions, which is science, which is herbalism, which is medicine. Okay, you're a medicine woman. So this is like people trying to, okay, for example, like this is like doctors working on you, knowing that they don't have the actual ability to heal you. They can only hurt, like they can only diagnose you to treat something, and their treatment causes more hurt so that they can keep this cycle going. But you're the real healer. You're the real medicine woman. They know that if you go out and people are drawn to you for whatever illnesses that they have that were caused, because that's what you do when you go to the doctor. Yeah, they'll treat you for one thing, but that treatment is gonna cause other things to go wrong. So now you're in the doctor's office and you're here for one thing, but you gotta come back for all this other shit, because it's like a domino effect. It's like a what the fuck? So they know that if you go out and you use your healing abilities or whatever, that you could make them lose all their clients. All the people, all the patients gonna be gone because ain't nobody to treat. Ain't nobody to treat. They're also trying to keep people bedridden. They're trying to keep people on bed rest. So keeping people alive that are not supposed to be. Keeping people alive that are not supposed to be. Just like half dead people. Zombies. Just half dead people just on bed rest and shit. It's necromancy that I'm getting here with that. Because when I say keeping people alive, I mean like there's some sort of necromancy going on here. To where people are like making deals to stay alive when they're not supposed to be here. God is trying to get this person out of here for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I say God, I mean God is allowing this person to get sick. You are someone that is a healer, so you're helping people get better and stuff like that. But it only works if they've done a certain amount of healing for themselves. Like when it comes to using like herbs and stuff like that, yeah, you could heal somebody, but are they gonna continue to do the work for themselves in order to keep themselves healthy? That's the thing. Like, yeah, you could give people the knowledge. Like that's what a real healer is. They can give people the knowledge by and influence them. But you can't heal somebody like as far as like you touch them and they healed and shit like that. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I'm not saying that nobody could do that. I'm not saying that at all. You could be a Reiki healer or something. But do they have the ability to keep up that healing for themselves? No. And I feel like that's the secret here. That's the secret here that these doctors are not going to ever tell you. Like, you know, I'm also getting something about a children's hospital. That's So Raven. So, you know, I was getting the That's So Raven theme song earlier. I see into the future. That's so. I can't remember. Let me actually pull up the lyrics to the That's So Raven theme song. Something is meant to keep people in a cycle. Like I said, like if they're put here, if your family came here on a work visa contract to overwork themselves, to get them sick so that they could die, so that these people could collect life insurance checks, right? Or that label could, you know, collect the life insurance checks and then keep collecting their royalties and stuff like that for the work that they put out, right? Then obviously they don't want you nowhere in the mix because you're here, you're gonna teach people how to be self-sufficient enough to where health is wealth. They're gonna focus on their health. They're gonna, you know, be able to make money for themselves. They're gonna know what their gift is and how to monetize it the correct way so that they can make their own money. They don't want you to do that. So whatever it is that you've been doing, I mean that they've been doing, it hasn't been working on you because Fantastic Four, you have the help of some sort of alien force. Like you've been exposed to some sort of radiation here. Like literally, that's what I'm getting here. You've been exposed to some sort of radiation here that has transformed your DNA, mutated it. Like I got this in a couple of readings back. Like something about a mutation has occurred to your DNA to where it has evolved your DNA to where they can't do something again, so that they have been able to do before. Hmm. What was that download before that I had said? Hold on. Hmm. So whatever it is that they're trying to like, they're trying to like mutate your DNA. It's mutating it. They want to make it weak. They're trying to make it weaker, but it's making it stronger. Like it's like they're trying to taint your DNA, but it's actually making it so that you're immune to something. Very, very interesting. I'll repost that reading too, but it's basically like something is like there's a mutation in your DNA. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. The title of that specific reading is "This mutation has induced a modification in your talents and gifts." Okay? So it's something about your talents and gifts being modified due to what they're doing to you. Ooh, child, that is crazy. What the fuck? I can't. Hierophant. Yeah, something is not enough. Whatever they're doing is not enough no more. Because you know how to heal yourself, you know how to cleanse yourself, or something like that. I'm also getting it's what you know. It's not really like it's what you know now. Your crown chakra, cocoa. Okay, you have some sort of upgraded knowledge. Okay, that they're trying to get, but they can't. So they're literally using you to upgrade their knowledge. They're using your divine intelligence, your divine connection to source to upgrade their knowledge when all they have to do is get connected back to source. These people are lack connection to source. So this is why they're trying to play around in this fucking science shit and they're trying to switch consciousness and whatnot and put them in the clones and see what they say. Like, bitch, all you have to do is fucking go to God. That's really all you have to fucking do. The Hierophant. And you know what? Maybe God didn't want you to fucking know what the fuck this person knows because of your weird ass and what the fuck you be trying to do. That's why the fuck God didn't give you this fucking knowledge. Not everybody's supposed to have it. And not everybody know what to do with it. Something about hot chocolate could be significant. Maybe you could be indulging in some. I actually just made a cup yesterday with my daughter. Cinnamon as well. Maybe cinnamon hot chocolate. Yeah. Have fun. They do say chocolate is an aphrodisiac, and it's also something that boosts your serotonin levels. So like happiness levels. They're unoriginal. Exactly. Very unoriginal.
Mommy.
Yes, baby.
I have no picture.
Yes, you do, baby.
I could see my picture.
Okay, I'm gonna print out some pictures of you, okay?
Okay.
And we're gonna put them on the walls. Okay?
Okay.
Give me a kiss. Can I kiss this?
Papa, put them on my picture.
That is your...
Baby.
You want a picture when you was a baby?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll get you one, okay? Give me kisses. No?
No.
Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna read the rest of these comments, but the reading is basically done. Alright, baby. Hold on a second. I'm working, okay? I watched... Okay, correct. Necromancy. So, I had said this before, but I remember when I went to the hospital to check on my kids or whatever, and they wasn't able to help me at all, obviously, because my kids just had a virus. They were fine or whatever, but they couldn't do anything, which normally was what happens every time I go to the doctor. Like, they're just like, oh, we, can't do anything. And whatever they do try to do is like something that is probably going to hurt them more in the long run. So that's why I always just kind of just stay home and, me being a healer, I know how to heal my kids and myself or whatever. So there was a movie that came on, not a movie, it was a show. It was a show that came on that's called Raina. I'm working. There was a show that came on, and it was called Zombieland, and it was basically like a commercial within the show, right? And they were like saying how zombies could live a normal life where they undergo some sort of radiation, which is like, the cancer treatments. They undergo that in order to basically keep them from zombieing out, which is these people that are undergoing these demonic possessions, this demonic depression that's what they've been calling it, demonic depression. These are people that are under some sort of demonic possession here, and this is what's causing certain things that they are experiencing, some sort of spiritual sickness. So this radiation sickness, whatever, is supposed to stop them from zombieing out so they could live a normal life, right? So this is the stuff that they've been doing to actually prolong people's lives that are like supposed to... These people don't need no fucking... They need an exorcism. That's what they need. They need a goddamn exorcism. Because they possess. That's the issue. There's nothing that could really heal them. They're creating an illusion that they can be healed by something else, and that's not true. Something it's just keeping... It's like maybe it helps their... That's the thing. It doesn't even help their body feel better. Because I know a lot of people that when they start undergoing the cancer treatments, yeah, they say that that is supposed to like kill the dead, like, the cells that are, bad, but it also kills the good cells too. So it actually hinders your ability to regenerate your cells. It hinders it. It does not help. So there's some sort of illusion going on. So I don't know if you have cancer and stuff like that, and they're telling you to undergo radiation. I'm not a doctor. But I can't give you any legal doctor advice. But I can give you spiritual advice, and I'm just telling you. I'm just here to tell you the downloads that I'm getting here. Whatever is going on with that shit when it comes to cancer, what you need to do is you need to go and you need to realign your chakras, and you need to build back your connection with God and reevaluate your thinking. Because especially if it's in a certain area, if your cancer is... So your cancer being in a certain area is going to indicate the chakra, the mindset, and the belief patterns and stuff like that you need to reevaluate. So if you have, for example, if you have cancer in your brain, that is literally cancer of the crown chakra. That is a distorted thinking in your brain, distorted belief.
Mommy, what?
Yes. You got my shoes on, girl.
Why
You got my heels on? Silly. Can I kiss it now? Thank you. So if you have cancer in your feet, you could have a distorted root chakra. You don't feel secure. You're not secure. Maybe you're going through some sort of like safety issue where your life is being threatened, or you don't know where you're gonna live. Stuff like that. It's like certain things that all the chakras, all the seven of the chakras, right? And some people say that there are more than seven chakras. But the seven are indications of what's spiritually going on and what the physical aspects that can happen. Like if you have a distorted root chakra, you can have problems with your feet, you can have problems with your back. You start like your back start hurting, everything, right? So like there's certain physical ailments that's gonna start showing up when that chakra is unaligned. You could get it realigned, but if you don't do the work to, regain that security. For example, you could be in an abusive relationship, right? And you staying in that abusive relationship, and let's say you get some sort of problems with your feet, or something start going on with your feet or whatever, you have to go to the doctor. That shit probably 9 times out of 10, if you stay in that relationship, it's not going to heal you. You're not going to get healed. You're not going to, they could give you medicine, but it's not going to fix itself because you're still undergoing some sort of abuse to where your security and your safety is under attack. So you could go to the doctor all you want. That shit's not going to disappear. Like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, when they undergo inner work, they start actually healing their physical body. So it's something that you have to go inside and do. You have to go and spiritually do it. I don't know. It's like spiritual surgery here. Something, it's like it's an illusion for you to think that you're getting any type of healing from these people and you're not doing the work. Like it's something like that going on. That's why spiritual healers are here, because we encourage y'all to do the work for yourself. We can't do it all for you. We can't. We can assist you, but we can't do it all for you. Like, watch the original Incredible Hulk series about radiation. I will. I know they got money without me through their looks. I saw a clip in, okay, Gaia Love T said, she said, I watched Wicked recently. She went to the wizard thinking he could help her, but he never had the power the whole time. Ooh! Woo! That right there. I saw a clip in an interview. She got a great reduction at 15, a breast reduction at 15. That's crazy. What? Who got a breast reduction? I really want to know who. Okay. Raven. Okay. Yeah. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I think I'm done. That's all the downloads I got for right now. I will be back. Please make sure that you vote on what time that you guys want me to go live for the donation-based reads. I will be on time. Just let me know what's the best time for you guys. Like I said, because I'm half kid free. So if you would like to book a reading with me, you can go ahead and visit EliteEmpress88.com. And if you would like any spiritual, supernatural skincare products, which also cleanse your spirit or, things around you, I'm going in with rose water right now to cleanse my cards, cleanse myself from the downloads of these readings. Woo! Very refreshing and good for your skin, okay?
Mommy.
I made new chapstick, so I'll be giving these out to the people that order any supernatural beauty products.
Mommy. I say mommy.
Yes, baby.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm so hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah.
Did you eat the rest of your turkey bacon? Yeah? Okay, well, I made you some more. Come on. Let's go eat those. Oh, see you guys later. Love you. Bye.
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 Bye bye.